We all want to die.
Yeah.
It's the only point in life is to die.
Yeah. Want to
Curl
drop
up.
any more existential bombshells?
Well, just curl up in a ball like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And die.
Hey guys, Olaf here. Joined by Wolfpack. We've got no Petra this week, but we have a very depressed Wolfpack apparently. So, last time we started a dating sim apparently. Halfway through an action game, which I think is technically supposed to be a psychological horror.
Well, what's-her-face needs to get something from what's-his-face, so...
All I gotta say is I have no idea what direction this game is going, because it keeps changing.
Well, that's good, right? It's good content.
Good content. Alright, this is you.
It was a logical response, however. I could not have imagined the repercussions of my words. Yuki's expression was of complete surprise, opening her eyes wide and poking her fingers in a timid gesture. Gesture?
A timid gesture? Oh, jeez.
It's only 12:35.
Yeah?
Quickly, she looks away, blushing. Is she really a member of the dangerous Aketsu family?
Oh, you have no idea?
This girl is just too shy. If it were not for her last name, I would have never thought about it. That face?
Would it... voice...
What are you buying?
What are you selling, stranger? Jesus, I was not ready for this. Would it be alright with you? Do you not worry about being seen walking by my side? They will think ill of you.
I think it is already a little too late for that. I remember at the same time that I scratched my head shyly, sketching a silly smile. My reputation was ruined before I arrived. Rumors travel faster than light. Yuki looks at me with great curiosity in her eyes, cocking her head and blinking a couple of times without saying a word.
I'll buy it at a high price.
My heart jumped suddenly.
Oh my god, what are we playing?
It looks just adorable. It's unfair coming from someone so dangerous.
I thought this was supposed to be like badass with fucking blood and shit.
Stranger.
Stranger.
Without being able to avoid it, I blush and Yuki laughs sweetly and elegantly, covering her lips with her hand. It lasted but an instant, no more than a few seconds. But it was so bright, it ignited a unique sensation in me.
You know how Doki Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror disguised as a dating sim?
Yes.
This is a dating sim disguised as a psychological horror.
Dude, Doki Doki was awesome.
It is. It's a good
I
game.
love that game.
I'm happy. Thanks, Tanaka.
Tanaka?
Tanaka?
Yuki says with a bow. She called me by my last name with formality, but her intentions to get closer to me are quite obvious.
She's just like fucking on his back, just latched onto him. Just carrying her around. God, my voice is so fucked.
I'd have to be blind to not notice them. So far, everything is fine. However, suddenly I hear something that ruins the dramatic scene. Unexpectedly, I hear my hungry stomach roar like a furious beast, asking to be fed, and causing me to blah, an intense red.
Can I just skip this?
I look down in silent embarrassment, motionless for some short seconds that feel like an eternity. The way you just go over and go. Meanwhile, she watches me silently as if there was something unusually fascinating about me.
Oh my god, just fucking get it over with.
Well, ignore that,
What is this, Twilight?
I say with a blank mind.
I don't like when he's the
Why are
narrator.
they responding to you when you say things? What is this, Twilight? I say with a blank mind.
I say everything with a blank mind, so...
Yuki unexpectedly laughs again with a Okay, gang, calm down. with as much elegance and beauty as the first time. Seeing her makes me question why would I have wanted to get such a pretty girl away from me.
I don't want the romance thing. I don't want it. I think it would be better for you to go to the cafeteria before lunch hour is over.
I nod silently before fixing my eyes on her. Yes, I should better do it or I'll have to suffer.
I should better do it.
Yes, I should better do it or I'll have to suffer the consequences. Yuki smiles, covering her lips with one hand. However, her smile soon disappears. Her expression becomes shy in a couple of seconds.
Mind if I accompany you?
A small question that implies something bigger.
Your dick, that's what's bigger.
Since she already has my permission, there should not be any problem. But there is something else that bothers me when I think about it. Something that may appear silly. I'd like to say yes, but you brought no food with you, right? I would not like to be the only one eating.
I'm gonna be eating this dick.
It would look bad for me to have a girl by my side and don't let her get a single bite. I must look as a fool right now, but that's not the way I am.
No, but that's the way I am.
I am a strong, independent man.
Who don't need no man?
You don't need no transgender.
Damn.
I slap my forehead gently, expressing with the gesture that I feel stupid.
The gesture's back.
Sorry, what I said does not make sense. I can share half of my food with you.
Wow, it did not take much. Did not take much. No, you don't have to do that. You're much hungrier than me. Also, I eat my victims.
She answers immediately. I'm surprised to hear her say that. She's the first person I know who has ever rejected free food. When I was little, my friends always asked me to invite them, and now she rejects it. Undoubtedly, she is someone special. After saying that, Yuki smiles, looking more relaxed.
Can we get back to the blood and gore and death? Maybe tomorrow I could bring my own lunch so we can eat together.
That sounds like a much better suggestion, at least for my stomach. Sure, if you prefer it, I'll see you tomorrow at lunchtime.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Tanaka. Enjoy your lunch.
Yuki smiles gratefully, before bowing and finally retreating. Fall back. Fall back.
Fall back. Fall back.
Fall back.
And no one gets that reference.
I know. It was that Green Berets with John Wayne.
Yep.
Yeah, the movie's classic.
Fall back. Fall back.
Oh, I love that movie. It's so goofy.
That one scene, it was just like, oh my God.
I know. Like, it was supposed to be serious, but you're just sitting there
Dude,
laughing.
you're supposed to yell. They can't hear you.
Or whenever he yaws the horse, he just goes, yah.
Anyway.
I watch her walk away while I think about whether I had not made a mistake.
Whether I had not made a mistake. Yeah, sure.
Maybe I had gotten involved in something complicated without knowing it. I feel the remorse regret in my heart as I walk to the cafeteria. I may have been given a new chance in life, but the stupidity will never be taken away from me.
No.
Anyway, it's best to forget it. If I did it was for a reason, and repenting would be useless now.
Yeah, it's so useless.
After talking to Yuki, the rest of the day continues as normal, as boring and peaceful as it should be.
The only way I'm okay with this romance thing is if he dies and she vows revenge. It's the only way I'm okay with it.
The bell rings, announcing the end of classes. I had survived one more day. The teacher says a few last words before giving us permission to retire, and walks out through the door.
Just fucking retire. I'm just gonna get a job, bitch, I'm retired.
I'm retired. Then my classmates pick up their things and start to leave. Some in a hurry while others stop to talk with complete calm. I have no reason to stay like that. Without hesitation, I head for the door. Without hesitation, I head for the door. Why did you have to say that twice?
I think that's just a bug.
Found a bug.
Found a bug.
I thought Yuki would be following me, but I was wrong. I sigh with relief and continue. Oh wow, well that's nice. I sigh with relief and continue moving, this time without stopping until I get to the train station. In the afternoon, there are fewer people than in the mornings. I manage to find an unoccupied seat and start playing a card game on my phone.
Nice.
I let the time pass until I hear I have reached my stop. Then I get off the train and continue walking. He's about to get murdered. The sky has a beautiful orange color, while the winter air feels icy. The first thing for the season. The right thing for the season.
By the way, Wolfpack kind of has a mic in the way.
Once I'm in front of my house, I enter the key and... Wait. What?
He just enters a key.
Alright. Once I'm in front of my house, I put the key into the keyhole and enter the house.
Moving on.
What is that sentence?
Is this dude into yaoi or are those two chicks? They look like really pretty dudes.
Maui?
Yaoi.
Yaoi Maui?
Yaoi Maui.
Yaoi Maui. Maui Maui.
Yoki
Doki doki. I'm home. I say while I take off my shoes after entering.
Yeah, no shit.
Then suddenly my mother appears with a big smile. At first glance she looks impatient, as if thinking about something.
Ichiro! You will not guess who I just met today!
I immediately blink, confused. Yes, she's right. I would never guess, because I cannot think of a single person.
I've forgotten what all people are.
I blink a couple of times, confused before speaking.
Who am I? Who are you?
Who, mother?
Reika, do you still remember her? You used to always play together when you were children. And now she has grown up to become such a pretty girl.
She says, excited as I
had
rarely seen her before. Her news take me by surprise. Reika? I exclaim incredulous.
Reika? I don't care.
I exclaim incredulous. Incredulous?
I think it's supposed to be incredulously, but I'm not an English teacher.
Listening to what makes my heart jump. For a moment I had forgotten who she was. It's true. When I lived in Mama Mumu years ago, I know it's Momiji, I just like Mama Mumu better. I used to play a lot with Reika.
Mama Mumu. And not only that, she told me she would come tomorrow to greet you. Try to behave, Ichiro.
My heart then stops for a moment. I did not know whether to shout or keep quiet. It was impossible to believe. The last part was my mother's idea, without a doubt. Although it is not like I can refuse to it. It was an incredible surprise.
Powering down.
I have not heard from her in a long time. I do not know if she keeps thinking of me as a friend. I respond in shame without being able to get that idea out of my mind. When I was a child, I remember other kids used to make fun of me for playing with a girl, but I did not care.
Because I was getting pussy and they weren't.
Reika was then my best friend, someone I enjoyed spending time with. But with the passing of time and the changes it brings, I do not know if I can continue to see her as a friend. I do not say it only because our personalities have changed.
Welcome to Life Simulator 2K19. Ichiro, Reika is a very good girl. She has not forgotten you, or she would not even have recognized me. Besides, I thought you'd be happy to hear from her again.
Yes, I'm glad.
Processing.
Yes, I'm glad. It's just that I do not know what to think. It is very unexpected.
Would you like to purchase WinRAR? Well, better get ready because she'll come to see you tomorrow after class.
My mother is a good person, but can be somewhat controlling at times. Yes, I'll keep it in mind. I say in resignation.
Okay, so what is the story of this game? We've played for like 6 hours. And nothing has happened.
I don't know.
There's been no inciting incident.
Maybe it's just a read. And the whole game is just a read, and then they just jumble up a bunch of random thoughts. You know? How?
I don't know, I liked it at first because it was badass, and now it's just like...
The frogs are gay because lesbians in San Francisco.
I don't like that they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay.
Lesbians in San Francisco are causing the Holocaust 2.0.
Listen, Joe, they have human-alien hybrids, alright? And they're trans-dimensional beings.
They're all funded by George Soros. You can look it up in the website. I have it up. .gov. It's clearly real news.
No fake news here.
Fake news. They're trying to shut us out because they think that us as conservatives, so we're just getting the word out, and they don't like that. You see, mainstream news, they're like, no, we can't do that. But the frogs are gay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe. I'm a little retarded.
Got that Alex Jones rant going on there.
Now I can put featuring Alex Jones.
Hey, yeah. Tag Alex Jones, you get banned. Anyway. We do not talk more about it. During dinner, the conversation is diverted to other, more common issues. Like, is the United States going to nuke us again? I don't know. We will find out in, next 20 years.
Find out next time on World War III.
Oh my god. Such as my mother's workmates, as she had just changed offices, and therefore has new colloquials.
Colleagues?
I know, that's what it says, but I just wanted to make a different word. Although she continues to work for the same statistics company.
Statistics.
Also, inevitably, the subject of how I'm going in school is touched, and of course... The eternal question of whether I'm making new friends.
No one cares.
I call it eternal because I do not think she will ever stop asking it, even if I made friends with everyone in the city. Or worse, she would begin to ask if I already had gotten a girlfriend. Thanks for preparing dinner, I say before getting up from the table and going to the kitchen to wash my dishes. Before going to bed, I watch TV for a couple of hours, which turns into a couple of days, and then turns into a couple of months, and then a couple of years. I avoid watching the news programs. They always talk about the same thing. Also, I do not want to do the news voice, so that's why I avoid the channel. Death and misfortune. Instead, I prefer some comedy show or action movie.
What's the point of everything we just read? What is the objective behind what we just read?
Character development. My mother goes to bed first because tomorrow she has another day at work.
You can't have character development if you haven't established the character.
It is a tradition to do extra hours in the office every day and not retire until the head of the department goes home.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry, Japan.
It is a very difficult schedule for parents and completely devastating for a single parent.
Because if that were the case, dude, I would be working like 13 hours.
Rip.
Yeah, let's not do that in America.
I cannot help but feel great respect for her. Well, if we keep letting George Soros fund everything, that's what's gonna happen.
Everything. George Soros funds everything.
You can see right here in the papers, the documents, it says George Soros funds Amazon. Amazon runs the company.
It's just a piece of printer paper with red crayon that says George Soros funds everything.
Alex Jones, dude, the meme god. Oh, man.
Meme god.
When I finally feel sleepy, I turn off the TV and go to my room. There's an Alex Jones video you need to watch, by the way. The day is over, but the next one has a lot ready for me. I think about it while I'm lying in bed and admiring the ceiling of my room. Reika was a very important person in my life. We used to be good neighbors. Years ago, we played together whenever we could. Now, with the pass of time, her face is darkened, forgotten. The only thing I can remember is her hair, brown and beautiful, and her bright smile.
The only reason I haven't ended this video is because I want to be done with this.
But I will never forget how valuable she was to me. Man, this is gonna be in a country song. She was kind, funny, and intelligent. Barely a year older than me, but she ran away with my pickup truck, and I cannot forgive her. At least with my childish mind, that was my impression. As I reminisce about the past, I remember how we used to play in the park, separated from the other children because we were considered odd. But we did not care. The only thing in our minds was to have fun. The day we moved, I saw her cry, but she quickly forced a smile. Since then, every night I began to wonder if the two of us would live long enough to meet again someday. I did not realize when I stopped doing it.
I am actually in physical discomfort right now.
Just think of the Alex Jones video I'm going to show you. Time is a cruel master, little by little stealing everything you have. My mother said she still remembers me, but I'm not the child I used to be. Definitely the innocence that I once had was lost.
Oh, it sounds like we're getting somewhere good.
It worries me to think that she may end up not liking me anymore, and all the less likely, if it I who end up not liking her.
Okay.
In short, there is nothing I can do but wait and see what happens.
Damn it. I thought you were gonna drop some, like, bomb, like you were an assassin too or some shit. Yeah, so we'll end it there. It's a really fun episode. Check out Wolfpack. He's also got Weed Wednesday up. Peace.
Got some great backstory going on here, fellas.
Yeah, 6 hours of it.
Olaf doesn't like it.
I don't know, like, I was really enjoying at the beginning the dude with the fire and the fucking, when she was assassinating people, you know, she had her hair thing where she grew her hair out and the bitches fucked it up. Like, that was all cool, because that was, like, this character development thing going on. And then, like, he comes in, and all of a sudden, I'm playing a fucking romance visual novel. I don't know. It's not my thing.
Well, you chose to play it.
I did. Peace.
Later.